Happy Friday. Welcome to another weekly vlog. I know I said in the last vlog or either in my birthday vlog that I wasn't doing a vlog for this week, but then I was like, who am I if I'm not vlogging? Like, I felt so naked. So I thought, let me pull up my camera. I did take Thursday off completely. I didn't pick up my camera. I haven't posted a TikTok that isn't related to my birthday or, you know, my birthday vlog or the Napa vlog that's now on YouTube. It went live today. Like, I was late on that. Usually I put my vlogs out on Wednesdays. That didn't come out until today, which was Friday. I just been chilling, but I'm ready to, like, you know, get back in the app. I haven't posted anything on Substack. I haven't did anything. I have decided to give myself a little break and, like, be okay with that. We about to make some food. Diabolical. I come back. I have 2 recurring meetings on Friday mornings now. So I started my day off in meetings. I had a t-shirt on, and then as soon as the meetings was over, I took the t-shirt off and put my robe back on. I am hungry, so we're gonna make breakfast. So I mentioned to y'all before I left for Napa that when I came back, I was going to be sort of on like a cut. So I am looking to lose about 7 pounds, which I know is a weird like weight to want to lose. But I'm gonna start at 7. I really want to lose about 15 pounds. Because when I went to the doctor, I was like, what, 180, what was I, 183? So maybe 7 pounds isn't what it was. I think I was, what was the weight? Do y'all remember? Anyway, I think it was like 183 or something like that. So I want to get down to about 175. So that's what, 8 pounds. So yeah, I was right. Okay, I was thinking 187. When I originally got on the scale when I was at the doctor, I weighed 187 pounds. I was like, hold on, bitch. Let me take these shoes and stuff off. So I took off, I got back on when I was naked and it was like 184. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Hold on. Let me go look, because now I need to make sure that I'm giving y'all accurate information. While I do that, let me get the rest of what we're eating for breakfast so I can show y'all what a breakfast is going to look like for the next 4 weeks or so. Is it focusing? 182.9. Ooh, 182.9. It said 182.9. So I need to lose about 7 pounds. We're just gonna round up 82.9 up to 3, so I'm 183. To get back down to 175 is my initial goal. So that's, like I said, about 7-8 pounds. And then after I get there, we'll work to get to 170, and then that's it. And then we'll be back in a maintenance of like sticking between 170 and 175, which is my sweet spot. So for breakfast, as you notice, ain't no carbs. We're gonna have some eggs. We're gonna have a little bit of cucumber on the side, some tomatoes. I'll probably have some grapes for a little sweetness, and then also I'm just going to do like some mixed greens. So I'll put the tomatoes on top of these mixed greens with a little bit of this balsamic vinegar, and that will be breakfast for this morning. So I am going to get all of the veggies and stuff cleaned, and then I'll be back. Let me fry the eggs up too. Okay, so far in my bowl I have some grapes and some of those mixed greens. So that's the bowl so far. And then, hold on, let me move this. It's kind of hot. Let me move this and bring y'all closer. So, like I said, I have some grapes and mixed greens. And then I also have my little, hold on. Oop, my little veggie, oh my gosh, help! My little veggie platter here. When y'all up some, I feel like y'all all in my business. Okay, there y'all go. And then I am just going to, what's that on there? Now I know I just cleaned that. I'm gonna cut the booty off. I don't like the booty, so I'm just gonna cut it into, they don't have to be small pieces. The cucumber that'll go in the bowl. that the booty? That's the booty. What's that? Okay. Ooh. It's in a bowl. And then I'm just going to cut these tomatoes in half. Put them on top of the salad. I'm exhausted, even though I've only worked 3 days this week. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. But like, I don't know, it's something about coming off of vacation that just makes me so exhausted. And I took Monday off. I took the Monday off after the vacation. Child, I was still tired. I was still tired, okay? Okay, tomatoes on the bowl. So we can throw that into the sink now. Don't worry, I have a garbage disposal. Anything on the plate goes down the garbage disposal. So that's the bowl so far. Now I'm just going to use a little salt. Y'all know I'm a salt queen. Can't help it. Some salt on the cucumber as well. Just a tad bit. Wipe as you go, wipe as you go. And then just have some of this little organic balsamic, the 365 from Whole Foods. I'm just going to put a little of that on the salad and some on the cucumber, just a tad bit. And then I fried an egg, a couple eggs, and I'm going to slap that on top of the greens. And then to top it off, put a little bit of this Momofuku. I'm running out, but I did grab some of the chili crunch from Trader Joe's, which is not as good, but it'll have to do because I've stopped. I switched back over from Whole Foods to Trader Joe's trying to save money, but I don't think I'm probably saving like $20 a week if I'm being quite honest, but I'm definitely buying more food, so I don't know. Okay, so there's that. So this is what breakfast is looking like for the next, like I said, 4 weeks or so. Maybe a variation of this. Maybe I'll get, I love radishes, so maybe sometimes I'll get radishes instead of cucumbers, or you know, melon, because y'all know I love melon. Pre-workout is still like bananas, a protein shake after, that type of thing. I would normally eat this earlier, but like I said, I was in meetings all morning. Protein yogurt for like a snack, or just a little bit of granola, so I'm still doing that. And then dinner is let's see, what did I get for dinner this week? I got some salmon. I'll have that with some broccolini on the side. And then so I didn't really get any carbs, y'all. I hate to be that person. I've been out of the gym for the last 2 days too. I just needed a break. I just needed a break, and I needed to allow myself to have that. I'm very much of a routinist. Sometimes it's really hard for me to break my routine, but my body just did. I didn't want to do it. Like yesterday I got up and I said, I don't feel like doing this, and I fought myself for like 30 minutes before I was fighting like, Angela, it's okay. I went back to sleep. I got up this morning, I felt the same way. I said, Angela, it's okay. So, and I feel great. So we back on it tomorrow because we have a bar class, and we can't miss that because we get charged. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all soon. I wanted to get a massage this weekend because I couldn't go to Air Ancient Baths because of my period for my birthday, but they're all booked up during the weekend. So I'll save that for another time. I may take myself to eat again. Just one little last birthday thing. I want to go to this new hand roll place. They don't be having no reservations, but I'm wondering if I walk in just as a single person, if I can get in there. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. If we can, y'all know, because y'all will be with me.
Bringing in a mid 6 figures, and I book my own partnerships. I pitch myself. I do everything. You know, a lot of the time,
fucking
like
hair,
I was doing
bro.
everything.
Hair everywhere.
Like a freelancer.
Oh my God.
Able to
God.
And again,
I'm getting ready for my barre class. It's like the highlight of my week. And now that I'm doing barre twice a week, I love it. I'm also going into like a hibernation mode.
That with all of the brands that I have worked with, from the high-end luxury brands to the tech space to the home space.
I'm also going into hibernation mode, not like in an antisocial way, in a I need to lock in and focus way. So I need to lose about 7 pounds. We talked about that yesterday, and a couple inches off of this waist. This is my problem area here. It's just the makeup of my body. I've always been, I call myself oblong. I've always been skinny, bloop. No hips, a little booty, legs, of course, and thighs, and a little bit of butt. But I need to lock in me. I don't need to be doing a lot of social drinking, social eating, that type of stuff. And so that requires a little bit of a hibernation. Of course, I'll go out and support people or hang with people when they want to, but you know, I'm going to be saying a lot more no's over the next 4 or 5 weeks or so. Just because we gotta lock in. That's my little ginger shot. I got these big drawers on because I'm coming off my period, so I still need a little bit of reinforcement. Take a couple of these vitamin D gummies. Spring is playing. Spring is playing. I finally ordered some more of my favorite protein powder so I can stop spending about $16 on those little individual protein things I be buying from Trader Joe's, because I buy like 4 or 5 of them. So shit, we might as well round it up to about $20, honestly. Ooh. Okay, hold on. And then, really quickly, I'm going to chop up some veggies. So I'm gonna eat one of these cucumbers, a couple of these. Oh girl, when I say these little cutie tangerine, not tangerine, I don't think these are tangerines. I think these are just like little oranges, these little cutie style things. Girl, I have to keep myself from eating. I can eat a whole bag in a day. That is so delicious. I'm gonna cut up a cucumber and a banana and make a little, that's what I'm gonna eat for my pre-workout situation. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All household names, and what will you see on Instagram? What will you see go out on TikTok? What will you see go out
what
on
the
YouTube?
hell?
Now it's how do we market those things and how does it look? So the course is done. We'll have that like edited and put together. But now we're going in tomorrow to actually shoot the marketing. So I need to come up with an idea. So much in the last few days, making sure I was ready to film today. The master it with Marie, like the art of partnerships, that was a non-negotiable. I had to have that.
Okay, I feel like I've reached an okay spot. I have a lot still left to do, and if I could stay longer, I would.
One thing about me, I could not do no cue plating.
That's what your girl's gonna do.
That's what the other girls.
One ankle. Okay, now let's go.
Girl, don't piss me off. Come on out of here now. This is our little pre-workout platter. It looks miserable, but you know, we on a mission. Cucumbers, bananas, liquor oranges. This is all we got, girls. This is how I know it's time for me to move, because why do I have to put a shoe rack on my laundry door to hold shoes, which is kind of embarrassing. Like, people are gonna walk in and see my shoes, but like right now I have them hanging under the couch, and that's not gonna work for me. I mean, like, not hanging under the couch, but like I have shoes like, oh wait, that's the wrong side. I have shoes chilling under my couch. Like, it's time. Oh my God, is it the end of an era? I'm such a small space person. I'm still going to try to get like a small space, but bigger. Like having a small space is a part of my personality. Like people always come in my apartment and it's like, oh my God, it's so cozy in here. I love it in here. It's so cozy. I take pride in that. And now, I'm gonna put these down here. Now, I'm about to have to get something a little less cozy, and it's taking away from my personality and who I am. Oh my God. I think I mentioned in another video that I was going to do like a small 1-bedroom or like a junior 1-bedroom or like a convertible, and I'm still going to do that. A part of the reason why is because I'm scary. I think I've said that before. Like, I am so scary. I do not like being in big spaces by myself. That's a part of the reason. Another part of the reason is small spaces keeps me from accumulating a lot of shit. So that when I eventually settle down and buy something, I don't have a bunch of shit that I need to get rid of. So it keeps me, like, it keeps my lifestyle like low and slow. Because when I eventually buy a place, up. Okay, that doesn't even fit that way. Oh, in the meantime, I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. I ain't got no fucking choice. Okay, this is what we're working with. Hated it, but we'll just, it'll have to do because, and then I think my door is off track too, because when I push it, it just falls in like that. Girl, oh well. That'll have to do. I have shoes in here. I have shoes in here, a bunch of like old workout shoes. Old workout shoes under here, old workout shoes in the closet. Girl, please. It doesn't actually look that bad from here. Okay, it doesn't look super cluttered, so I'm fine with it. Anyway, I gotta make me some breakfast because I'm hungry, but I feel like it's not gonna be interesting because it's literally the same breakfast I showed y'all yesterday, except I think, oh, y'all leaning. Except I think I'm going to, I need to clean my counters. I think I'm going to scramble the eggs instead of frying them. That'll be the only difference. And then I'm just going to edit my birthday vlog because that's going to be the Sunday video because I don't feel like sitting down doing a chat. It just is what it is. And then I am going to spend an hour or two looking at jobs. I have some saved, but I saved them like a week ago. They're probably gone. So I'm gonna go look for some jobs in DC and see what I can see. I did book a flight to go to DC for Memorial Day weekend. I'm not going to be looking at apartments. I am just going to be staying in, like, you know, just checking out different neighborhoods. So I stayed in Nomo the last time I was there for homecoming. So I'll probably stay in a different area, but I'll like take my time to spend some time in a few different neighborhoods because I'm flying in on Saturday before Memorial Day. So I'll be there Saturday, and I get there pretty early Saturday. So I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I fly home Tuesday morning. So I'll be there for 3 full days. I have some people out there, so I'm gonna try to connect with some people, have them like, you know, just hang out with a few different people, have them take me around, whatever the case may be. But I gotta find a job, and I've been looking, saving stuff, but haven't sat down and applied for anything. And then every time I go back and look, the jobs are gone. So I have to like be diligent about actually applying for the jobs that I'm finding because I haven't been. And then I was thinking on my way, my counters are dirty. I'm about to clean up. That's what I'm about to do. Like, that's really bothering me. But I, y'all heard me scraping that? That's like crust from the pre-workout that dried up on the counter. I can't live like that. I'm finna spray this whole goddamn thing down. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Y'all, I didn't forget what I was saying. Girl, anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. I done forgot. We meet here in the kitchenette area again. This is going to be a very homey vlog, but you know, it is what it is. You can't always be in Napa or spending a day for your birthday. Anyway, I just came back from Trader Joe's, and I know y'all will see a million Trader Joe's hauls for me. But as I mentioned at the top of the video, I am in the middle of losing some weight. So my diet is a little, I wouldn't necessarily say extreme, but it's a lot more strict than you normally see me eat. I am not a dieter. I don't restrict myself on a normal, but I do know what it takes for me to drop weight and get back into a maintenance, right? And then once I get back into a maintenance, then the way that I typically eat is fine for maintenance. The problem is I am not in maintenance. I am over where I need to be, and so, you know, I have to scale it back a little bit. I'm trying to be careful with not promoting like diet culture in any way, because this is not a diet, if that makes sense. I just know my body. I have had a consistent fitness wellness routine for almost 15 years now. So I do everything intuitively, right? So this is also not advice for what you should eat to lose weight, because this is just intuitive to my body. I have been gaining 7 to 10 pounds every winter / holiday season, and then losing it, you know, in the spring through summer through fall and all of that. This year I gained a little more than the 7 to 10 pounds because I was injured and really wasn't as active. Really wasn't doing as much exercise in the intensity that I was throughout the summer. Typically in the summer I'm active, I'm exercising, I'm running, I'm doing all the things, and I just wasn't able to do that because of the injury preparing for the marathon. So I definitely put on more weight than I am personally used to. So I'm starting at a point that I haven't started at in 15 years. But anyway, I thought I'd show y'all what I picked up at Trader Joe's. One thing I picked up was grapeseed oil, which is not irrelevant because I pretty much always cook grapeseed oil because it has a high smoke point. But I picked up this jug sauce. Is my favorite way to flavor like meats and veggies when I'm sick of meats and veggies. And because what you're about to see is pretty much meat, protein, or fish and veggies, sometimes I just want to switch up the taste. So I'll put this jug sauce. It is so good. It is so good on my meats and veggies and cook it in that. I also got some hummus just to slap on my plate for breakfast or to like beef up salads or whatever the case may be. I got some Honeycrisp apples to eat with my breakfast. Also the breakfast that I'm eating, I had some oranges on the side of it. I'll have apples on the side, just whatever I feel like. Also before workout, apples are really good with a little bit of peanut butter, whatever. So I got a bag of those. I picked up some of these RX bars just as like some protein supplement. I was buying the macro bars, which I really like, but they are like $1 more than these. And they have the same amount of protein, which is just like 12 grams. So it's just a way to get a little bit of additional protein plus a little snacky snack in. I also got some black beans, just again to supplement or to beef up like salads and stuff like that. I also got some of these, I don't know how to pronounce that. They're called cornicons. I just call them little pickles, but apparently that's not what they call. Anyway, I got some of these. I'm actually going to make some ground beef. I got some taco seasoning to season the ground beef, and then I'm going to put it on top of this black beans, use some of these little pickles with some tomatoes on some arugula or like some mixed greens, and that's going to be a meal. I might slap a big hunk of hummus in it too, just to like I said, beef up the meal. In this bag, my gloves. But I got some eggs because for breakfast I'm mainly having eggs. Y'all saw that, eggs, mixed greens, a little bit of like sliced cucumber, some apple on the side or some orange on the side, maybe some of that hummus to beef it up. Bananas for pre-work. I always eat a banana before I work out. Always. I love bananas. A couple of lemons because I bought arugula this week, and girl, I love me some arugula with some lemon and just olive oil and salt and pepper and some cheese, but I'm not having cheese right now, so I didn't buy any. And then in the big bag, my bed ain't made. Tomatoes goes on salad, goes, you know, with breakfast, goes on whatever. And I got these little bitty ones, so I don't have to chop them. I can just rinse and throw them on a plate. Mixed Caesar salad for dinner one night. Some shishito peppers, baby. I'm gonna blister some of these up tonight with a little bit of like lemon zest, lemon juice, and just some, I might not even do no lemon. I might just do a little bit of butter, some olive oil, salt, and pepper. I'm gonna make some of those tonight, but I just got those as like a little side. I got some salmon. That jug sauce on this salmon is really good. I'll have that, and I've been loving salmon with bok choy, so I'll have salmon and bok choy as a dinner one night, maybe with a little bit of broccolini on the side. I got broccolini as a veggie. Like I said, I got some arugula, I got some mixed greens for salads and breakfast and all that type of stuff. I got some more of these little mini mandarins that I am obsessed with. They are so good. These chicken strips I like to put in this Caesar salad. Oh shit, it's just easy peasy. And then I also like to cook a little bit of this. Well, I did it yesterday. I made some of this, like these chicken breast strips. I put it in that jug sauce with some broccolini on the side. It was so fucking good. So I'm gonna do that again this week. Ground beef, as I mentioned, I'm going to put that on top of some of that salad with the black beans and some of those, some tomatoes, some of those little pickles, and have like a fake taco situation. Bought some almond milk. I always get unsweetened almond milk because I did, as I showed y'all, I think I showed y'all, I went ahead and bought some protein powder. So after my workouts, to get some protein in at the top of the day, I'll just do the protein, some almond milk, maybe a couple ice cubes, maybe a little bit of peanut butter, and that's it. I got some more cucumbers. Some ginger shots. And then for some reason I saw chicken legs, was like, maybe I'll make chicken legs for dinner tonight. So some chicken legs, I think I got some broccoli, some leftover veggies in there. I'm just gonna cook all the leftover veggies that's in there so they don't go bad, and then I'll eat that for dinner. Anyway, that's it. Like, it's not, eating is not going to be exciting over here for the next 4 weeks or so, but you know, it is what it is. And I thought I'd show y'all. You see, it ain't no carbs. I do have some rice and stuff left from a couple weeks ago in my freezer, but I'm, you know, gonna be strong. I'm not gonna touch it, but I ain't no carbs in here. Eventually I'll start incorporating it back in, maybe in like week 3 or so. I'll do some sweet potatoes, whatever the case may be. But for right now it's real strict in this household. So that's pretty much it. I am going to shower because I did do my Stairmaster workout, my 60 minutes, baby. I've been out for a week. It felt like I never did 60 minutes on a Stairmaster before. It was so hard, but I made it. I made it through. So I did do my 60 minutes. So I am sweaty and funky up under these clothes, but I just threw this hat on, threw this sweater on, threw some sweats on, and ran to Trader Joe's because I like to get that done at the top of the day. So I'm about to take all this off, take a shower, rest a little bit, and then I'm going to, because it's only 9:58, it's not even 10 a.m. Y'all know I be on it. I don't play no games. So I'm gonna rest a little bit, then get up and record the podcast episode for tomorrow. I also want to write something for Substack, so I'm going to work on both of those today and hopefully get done so I can have them ready to upload on tomorrow. And that's gonna be my Sunday. So I'll check back in a little later if something exciting happens, but I'm mainly about to sit my ass down because I have 2 workouts tomorrow. I have my upper body workout, my normal 4 a.m. and then my second bar class, like my strength bar class, is on Monday nights. So I have to do that tomorrow night as well. So I'm finna rest these bones and I will talk to y'all in a little bit. See, this is why I don't like cooking. Hey y'all, by the way, it's Tuesday, March 25th. This is why I don't like cooking. Because why did these shishito peppers pop all over the place? It's already a mess in my house. Hey. We gonna catch them in a minute. Give me a second. It's already a mess. This house is a mess. Everything is a mess. And now you popping grease all over my house. I just made a little bit of shishito peppers. I used a little butter, some olive oil, and some sea salt to like sear them up. It smells good in here. It's just grease everywhere. So I'm gonna use one of these bowls. This is what I'm going to do. Actually, let me just pour this in here, and I want the butter. I'm gonna pour the butter in there too. I didn't make a lot. That's what it looks like. Let me pull y'all closer so y'all can see. I feel like this vlog is just me making food and talking. Okay, pretend you can't see the sink. Anyway, additionally, I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce. Hold on, let me close this before I bust my head on the damn cabinet. Not a lot, just a little bit of soy sauce. And then I bought some more chili crunch from Trader Joe's, but I still have a little bit of this momofuku one left. So I'm gonna scrape everything that's in this one in here. And so that's gonna be like my little sauce for the shishito peppers. And then we can chat a little bit because this vlog is probably terrible. Anyway, that's the snack. Part of me doesn't want to, excuse me, today's Tuesday. So I need to edit this vlog and put it up. But part of me doesn't want to do it because I feel like it's like nothing. But I feel like unless I'm going out of town like I did last week, most of my vlogs are like that and y'all are fine with it. But I usually have like some hauls or something. I showed y'all my little shoe rack. By the way, I hung it on the outside of the door and not the inside of the door because I have those type of doors that like fold in. I don't have doors that open, so it won't, like I wouldn't be able to get to it on the inside of the door, which is why it's on the outside of the door. I thought about that. I was like, somebody's gonna be like, why didn't you hang it on the inside of the door? I can't. Hey y'all, this is good. If I was eating cheese right now, I would grate a little bit of Parmesan. Not like the Parmesan that you put on pizza, like the grated, like the really fine. I would put some of that on that, and that would be fire. But y'all should try this. Anyway, I am flying home Friday. Just a quick update on what I have done this week. So I'm flying home Friday, which I think I told y'all already that I'm going home. My niece's baby shower is on Saturday. So I fly on a late flight. I think I fly out at like 9:30 p.m. Friday. And then I'm staying in a hotel because my sister has a full house. And I don't want to be crowded. And I'm sure she don't want no extra people in there. And her house is already full. I just got a hotel room because I just beat her a couple nights. Of course, I got a room with 2 beds in it because my little sister was like, we coming to stay. So I'm going to have a room full of her, Logan, and my nephew London. I said, let me get 2 beds in this room. Because as soon as I touch down Friday, them people going to come. I already know it. But I'm excited to spend a little night in a room with them. That's going to be fun. I already sent her gifts. I bought this bassinet thing that connects to the bed that she wanted. So I had it shipped to the house. And then of course, once the baby is here, I'll be sending a bunch of stuff or whatever, but She showed me that baby closet. Baby got a closet, which I ain't buying nothing else. I buy stuff as the baby grow and need it because she just has so much shit. So that's happening. And then I bought a bag. So remember in my birthday vlog, I was showing y'all that morning bag that I want, and I still do. It's like on my list. But here's my thing. I feel like I can get that bag for under $1,000. I feel like if I am patient, I will be able to eventually find that bag for like $700. Easy. Because it's not, excuse me, it's not one of their like staple styles that they like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a bag of the season. So I feel like those type of bags go on sale. So I'm gonna wait on that. But the dilemma is, I need an everyday carry-all bag that I can just grab outside of my Acme Musubi that I keep like at my entryway. Right now, that's my everyday bag, which is fine. But I really would prefer for my everyday bag to be black. More of like a hobo style, just like a shoulder style. The strap on my Musubi is kind of long. And so I wanted something that's black, like a hobo style, that's big enough to be an everyday bag, like I can put a bunch of stuff in. So I went my ass to the Real. I had a bunch of stuff saved. I have my Dream Bottega saved on there for half the price it is, and it's in excellent condition. I'm praying nobody buys that. I hope it just sit there until I'm ready to buy it. I have this roll bag saved that I love. I'm not showing y'all because y'all not gonna buy stuff, but I will show y'all the bag that I ended up. Girl, I didn't tow these peppers up. I slick want to make some more. I ain't got no time. But I'll show y'all the bag that I got. It won't be here until Friday, so you won't see it in this vlog, but you'll see it in next week's vlog. Because baby, you know when it comes, I'm using it immediately. So I'll show it to y'all then, and then I'm going to vlog like the baby shower and stuff like that, so y'all will get to meet my family. Let me get my phone and I'll show y'all the bag I bought. Here's this. It's this dude that I think is, let me not put it, it's this dude that I think is so fine. And hold on, no, I got peppers in my teeth. I have a very gappy smile. I'm thinking about getting Invisalign. Here's the thing, these developed over time. I've always had a front tooth gap. It was a very small gap. The older I get, the further my teeth grow apart. These two gaps at the bottom, I did not have these. These, the older I get, my teeth right here gap out more. I don't know if that's the age thing, but literally, I feel like every time I look at my mouth, the gaps are bigger, including the one in the front. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I'm thinking about getting Invisalign. We'll see. Within the next year or so, I'll definitely decide on what I'm going to do. Depending on what happened with this move, which, by the way, while I'm updating all on stuff, it is still very much my intention to move to DC. I'm still looking for jobs. I'm still applying for jobs. I've had one interview, and it didn't work out. No, I had one interview, and I got through about 3 rounds. I got to the last round. I didn't get the job. And then I had another first interview, and it just wouldn't have worked. Like it wouldn't have been a good fit for me. So we didn't continue the interview. And I haven't been being secretive. I just, stuff like that, it's not like a, you know, I just don't talk about that type of stuff. You know, people, they look at people's like social media and stuff like that. I'm actually thinking about going private, at least on my TikTok, because I'm more like, you know, I tend to talk more shit on there and that type of stuff. YouTube, I'm not really worried about. I don't know, I might private, this is what we'll see. I'm not really worried about YouTube, but TikTok, I feel like, you know, I show a little more character. I'm a little more like funny, that type of stuff. And so I might private that for a little bit. just until I'm done with the job search. But I'm seeing jobs, but like I want to make sure that I'm not, because I'm in a pretty good situation, right? Like I'm not leaving Chicago because I'm running away from anything. Like I have a good life, I have a good job. Like there is, is it terrible here? I just wanted this change. I've been wanting to make this change, and I thought this was the perfect time, right? But if the environment does not allow for that, meaning, you know, the job market environment, the political, like if it's not going to allow for me to move seamlessly and have the same like easy breezy beautiful lifestyle that I've built for myself here, I'm not going to give up that for anything. So I'm saying all that to say, because I've been seeing jobs, I just haven't applied to a lot of them. I've probably applied to like 4 or 5 jobs, because it has to be like I will not give up the life I have for anything less than the life I have. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, finding the jobs have been slow, and or at least jobs that I would be willing to work has been slow. So I'm saying that to say, if, knock on wood, I end up staying in Chicago, one, this is going to turn into a find a new apartment series, because I'm definitely going to move out of this apartment, and then I may go ahead and get my Invisalign in the fall, because I won't have this big moving expense. That's TBD. Anyway, let's see. I was showing y'all the bag I bought. I need to go to the Real. It's this other bag. I almost bought both of them at the same time, but I said, Angela, if it's meant for you to have that bag. It's like an East-West style bag. It's also Gucci. The bag that I bought ended up being Gucci. It's like an East-West style bag. I also need like a more evening style bag, but I'm not a clutch girl. Let me not say I'm not a clutch girl. I'm trying to not be that person that's like, I'm not a this girl, I'm not a that girl, because, and I already took them nails off, y'all. I'm just not in a nail mood right now. I just looked at my hands and said, I want these nails off. I think what I'm going to do is let them grow out some and just start getting them polished, or get them polished for the summer instead of getting extensions, because I'm just not in a nail mood. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So it's like an East-West style bag that would look good with most, like, you know, nighttime outfits and stuff like that. I might have to like bend and get a clutch. You need like a nice clutchy clutch or whatever. It's my type of like nighttime bag. Anyway, but I didn't buy both of them. I said, Angela, calm down. Oh wait, why is these Celine glasses only, what's wrong with them? They ugly. That's what's wrong with them. I thought that was like a brown. I thought that was like a black or a brown color. Oh, this little Prada bag is cute, but it's brown. Anyway, okay, I'm getting distracted. Let me pull up the bag I bought. I had another bag on here, girl. It sold from up under me. I was so mad. Baby, I was, see, let me see. Oh, I must have deleted it. One thing about me, when something sell out from under me, I get annoyed, and I said, oh, and it's this leather golden goose jacket that when I saw that jacket, I was like, I want that jacket. It's on here right now for such a good fucking price, bro. But I'm not gonna do it. So anyway, I ended up getting a Gucci Princey, like boho bag. So this is what it looks like. It's just a shoulder boho bag, like a medium size. It's not anything crazy or like too big, but it's just like a medium boho. Can y'all see that? Is it focusing? Yes, it's like a medium boho bag. It's in very good condition. That's the inside of it. So a cute little print inside. But yeah, it's in very good, very good condition. That's what it looks like. And as you can see, look, it's really cute. She's holding it as a top handle, but you can also carry it on your shoulder. And I paid $468.75 before tax. It's in very good condition. Had like some minor scratches on it. Like I zoomed in on it. I can see where like the little scratches are, but it's like nothing terrible on it. And then residue on the interior, which I expect, but don't worry, I'm gonna clean that shit out anyway. So I'm really excited about getting that bag. Maybe I'll show y'all really quickly the top handle. Another bag that I've had saved in here forever is this Margiela like bucket style bag. Nobody has bought it, so I'm pretty comfortable. Like if I ever decide to buy it, it'll be there. It's really cute too. But like I said, it kind of has a long strap, and I was looking for something more like a shoulder bag. Oh, I need to get that Jill Sander turtleneck. It's pretty cheap right now. I'll show y'all another option, not the one I actually am thinking about getting. This Yoji Yamamoto bag is sort of like the East-West style that I'm talking about. So this will be a second option of like the East-West style that I want for like an evening bag. This one is a little it has like feet on the bottom, so it's a little funky on the bottom. That one I love. If y'all go buy my bag, go ahead and follow me. Girl, it's flakes falling on my head. Don't mind it. I need to wash my hair before I go. And then this is the other East-West bag. It's Gucci. That I almost bought, but I was like y'all see how she's carrying that bag? Hold on. Catch the damn thing, girl. I'm such a terrible. Oh yeah, there we go. Y'all see how she's holding it? I think that's really cute for a nighttime bag. So I have that saved. Something else that I have saved that I think is really cool is an old school like rock stud Alexander Wang bag. I almost bought this one too, but it's gray. Like the old school Alexander Wang, like rock stud style with the rock studs at the bottom. I have a roll bag on here I really like too. I really like this. It was between the Gucci that I got and then this Gucci. The only thing that stopped me from getting this one is it has the bamboo thing, and I just was like, that's not gonna be comfortable on my shoulder, but I still kept it in here. I think this Givenchy bag is cool as hell too, but I didn't think it would be practical for an everyday bag. And then it's a little too casual for a nighttime bag, but I thought that was cool. Well, not necessarily not practical for an everyday bag, but like not the style I was looking for an everyday bag, but I saved it because I thought it was pretty cool as well. I did look on Vestiaire. I looked on eBay, and I saved some stuff on both of those too, but I just like the options that I had on the Real better. I have this pair of Saint Laurent like shoes saved. Yes, I'm gatekeeping my stuff because I don't want people to buy it. Oh, this Parenzo top is cute. Okay, Angela, we not doing this type of shopping. Okay, anyway, that's what I ended up buying. What else? Okay, I made my hair appointment for April. By the way, this whole hair ATL, the final verdict on it is the hair is beautiful. Like every time I pop on camera, or if I'm on live, or even if I'm on in person, people are like, your hair is so pretty. Aesthetically, it's gorgeous. And I feel like the only reason I still have as much of it as I have is because the hair was so dense to begin with. It's their virgin Vietnamese hair, but this hair was so much thicker when I first got my hair done. What I'm saying is it sheds. It doesn't come out in like heaps and clumps, but what I noticed is it just sheds. It's like every time I look around, I have to sweep my floor because it's hair everywhere. It's hair in my bed, it's hair on the couch, it's hair in the bathroom, it's hair in the sink, it's hair everywhere. So this hair sheds really bad, and I can't take that shit. Like I know the hair like natural. That's why it's balled up in this ponytail, because I feel like if it's in a ponytail, then it's less likely to shed all over my house. You know what I'm saying? You could at least just shed in the bathroom when I'm like brushing through it. So I will not be reusing this hair, which means I have to buy more hair, which is annoying. But I'm going to get some hair from Hair So Chic LA if her ass have any in stock. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with Yummy and D Hair Boutique because I know their hair is good. But I'm not getting my hair done until the 30th, to like the last day of the month, because that's gonna be my Cowboy Carter hair. I'm going to DC in May, and so I wanted to it to be as fresh as possible for those two things. And I am going to, when I was getting my hair done the last time, Blake was like, I think that we should just do a bust. When he was like doing my hair, he was like, oh my god, you would be so fire with just this middle part, super long, no layers, just like bone straight. So I was like, actually I'm gonna do that. So I have this saved. I follow her on TikTok. You see how like just bone straight. Ooh, hold on. You see how just bone straight middle part her hair is, and that length? That's what I'm going to do. It's so fire. I also have a picture of just like Naomi. You know, obviously this is a wig on Naomi's head, but that's going to be the look that I'm going for. So yeah, that is what I've been up to. Didn't I say something about a dude and I didn't finish? Okay, let me finish my thought and then we'll close. Anyway, before I close this out, I was saying it's this dude. I was looking at his Instagram, but I was saying it's this dude that I think that is so cute. He's not my typical type. He's not my type, but he's definitely not my typical type. But I don't know, it's just something about his swagger, like his demeanor, that I am into. And I think if my friends knew that I thought he was attractive, they would be very surprised, because he is not, definitely not what I think people assume they think they know about the type of dudes I date. He's definitely like the complete opposite of that, but I think he is so cute. It's fun to have a little, I would like never say anything to him, like I would never go there, right? But it's so fun to have a little crush, like, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long time since I had a little crush, so that's cute. Oh, I have a photo shoot in May too. I told my homegirl that we can like shoot like a day in the life series. She'll be here the weekend of the Beyonce concert. And she was like, I've done some, like, she's a photographer. I've done some photos for her before. And she wants to do like a day in the life series with a creator. Me as a creator. So that's gonna be dope. So I think the long hair would be really cute for that too. Anyway, that's everything. That's everything that's going on. So that's going to end the vlog. You know, I'm sorry if it's anticlimactic. Actually, I'm not sorry. Y'all are watching a vlog, a weekly vlog. This is what people do during the week. So I'm not sorry, but hopefully you found something interesting. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I am going to edit this. I'm going to get this up. I was going to not upload this and not do an upload this week. And I just don't want to start that. I already haven't done nothing for Substack. Remember early in the vlog, I was like, oh, I gotta record for Substack. I haven't done it. But I'm going to sit down and do that tomorrow. Because I gotta edit y'all tonight. So I'll do that tomorrow night. But what was I gonna say? Oh, thank y'all so much for watching. I just don't want to start the routine of being like, oh, I won't upload. Especially because there won't be a Sunday upload for real, because I'll be at home with my family and I just don't have time with work and everything to record something for Sunday before then. I might be able to do something Thursday night. I just don't have the correct lighting to do nighttime filming. We'll see. Anyway, there tentatively may not be a Sunday chat video this week. We'll see. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. As always, thank you As always, thank you for your support. Make sure that you are following me on all of my socials, especially because, like I said, TikTok is probably gonna go private for a little bit while I am doing this job search. So make sure that you're following me on Instagram. I do have another TikTok page that's just strictly lifestyle, so I ain't doing no yapping, no nothing on there. I'll make sure to add that one to the description as well, so you can follow me there if you want to. And I will talk to y'all in next week's vlog, and y'all get to meet my family in next week's vlog, so, which is rare because I don't put my people on this goddamn internet. I don't put my people on the internet because you got one. You can talk about me all you want. You say whatever you want to say about me. The first time you say something crazy about my people, we got a problem, right? But y'all get to meet my people, especially my Logie bud. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next vlog. Bye. I think I'm finna make some. I don't got time. I gotta get back to work. Lunch is over.